Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Candy here, back with another episode of the Minecraft Prisons versus series right here on McHub, the Atlantic Realm. If you guys want to go ahead and check out the server and play it for yourselves, it's a ton of fun, and there's still a lot of time left on this season. Make sure to go ahead, check out my IP, candy.mchub.com. The more you guys that use it, the more that the server will go ahead and support me. And I actually have a couple things to go over with you guys since the last episode. So it is still the same day, but dude, I have been mining a crap load. If we take a look at my blocks mine right now, I am up to 932,000 blocks. So we are really close to a million. And if we go ahead and do such stats, Royal K9, he is currently at 1.1 million blocks mined. So we are gaining on him, guys. We only have like 200,000 blocks to go before we literally like surpass him, which would be kind of nuts. And if we take a look at the right hand side of my screen right now, we currently have, boys, 33.62 billion with a B tokens. Now that is incredible because 2 episodes ago we were just straight up trying to get like 30 million. So the fact that we have, you know, this much now is kind of nuts. And look, from every single cluster bomb proc that we get, we literally get almost 100 million tokens. So just from, you know, that 3 little proc right there, we literally got ourselves another 300 million tokens. Also, if you guys haven't watched the last episode, I went ahead and actually got my rank all the way up to rank level 1000 out of 2000. And dude, we've been making just so much money and so many tokens and even a lot of beacons off of this stuff, which is kind of nuts. But boys, we have a really big decision to make. I've got this many tokens and I need to figure out how I should spend them. So if we take a look at our pickaxe right now, there are quite a bit of enchants that we still need to work on. So we've got fortune maxed out at 50. We've got jackhammer only at level 1400. We have explosive at level 2800, laser at 3500, and then we have cluster bomb and prosperity completely maxed out at level 10,000, right? We've also started working on in the last episode the seismic charge enchant, which this one goes up to level 10,000, and we've gotten it at around 5,174 right now. And then we also need to start working on the neutron star enchant that I've actually never really seen how this thing works, but I've heard it's really good, and it only goes up to 5,000 levels, so it really shouldn't cost us that much to go ahead and upgrade it. So what I'm thinking we do, boys, is we just go ahead and just straight up max out another enchant right at the start of this episode, with that being the seismic charge enchant. So let's just go ahead real quick. Let's max out the seismic charge enchant. Hopefully it's not going to cost us a crazy amount of tokens, but there we go, dude. We just went ahead and spent, oh my god, that was only like 4 or 5 billion tokens. We are down to 27, and now we have seismic charge completely maxed out at level 10,000. So we've got 1, 2, 3 enchants completely maxed out, and then we have 27 billion tokens to go ahead and spend on the neutron star update. I honestly don't think it's going to cost that much, so let's just go ahead and max this bad boy out right there. Boom. Easy clap. That one actually was quite expensive. That one cost us a little bit over probably like 7 or 8 million tokens, maybe 9 billion tokens, sorry. And dude, that's just another enchant completely maxed out, like easy peasy lemon squeezy. That is done, like holy crap. So now we've got this entire second row of enchants completely maxed out, and we actually need to start mining a lot and get ourselves up to level 15 so we can start working on the carpet bomb enchant, invasion, demolition squad, and the shadow clones. But if we take a look at our pickaxe right now, boys, we are only at level 7, which means that we are a little bit less than halfway to actually getting there, which means we essentially need to mine a crap load more blocks, basically double our block count. Now, what do we need to do to go ahead and actually work on that? Well, we need to start working on jackhammer, explosive, and laser. These are the ones that give you a crap load of blocks, you know, for every single like proc or so. So let's just go ahead and start doing a couple levels of jackhammer. Let's try and do them like pretty evenly. So for us to get 1,000 levels of jackhammer, that's going to cost us 1.55 billion tokens. That's pretty simple. To get another 1,000, it's going to cost us 2.3, and then another 1,000, it's going to cost us 3.15. So now, if we look at our jackhammer, we've got this bad boy up to level 4,451, and I kind of want to get this up to level 5,000. So let me do some quick maths, figure out how much that's going to cost, and let's get it to 5,000. Alright, so if we had 559 more levels onto our pickaxe, that is going to bring us up to jackhammer level 5,000, and we still have 10 billion tokens left to spend. That was actually kind of expensive, I'm not gonna lie. I did not think that would cost us another like couple billion tokens, but Now, if we take a look at some of the other enchants that we do have the laser enchant and we do have the explosive enchant. I don't really see laser proc that much, which means that I'm a little bit more inclined to start working on this explosive enchant that we have over here. So let's just go ahead and add 1,000 levels. That's going to cost 3 billion e-tokens. Okay, that is actually expensive. Now, the next one, 1,000 levels, is going to cost us 3.9 billion. Let's go ahead and spend that. And honestly, dude, what are we at on this now? So now we are at level 4,846. Let's just go ahead and spend the rest of our e-tokens on this. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. So there we go. We just spent the rest, and now we are up to 5,413. So we've got 5,000 here, 5,413 over here, and then, 3,500 over here. So yeah, let's actually go ahead and test out some of the new enchants that we got. I really want to see what a maxed out seismic charge looks like, and I also want to see what just neutron star looks like, because since we literally went from 0 to hero on that, I actually have no idea what this enchant looks like. All right, here we go. We have one of the level 10,000 seismic charges over here. I went ahead and supercharged it, and oh my god, that actually destroyed a ridiculous amount of blocks. Whoa, that is a lot. Okay, so we just got ourselves, I think, 20 million e-tokens times 4.4. That was 100 million e-tokens just right off of that one proc. So I'm still not really sure if it's as good as the cluster bomb enchant, which obviously gives us like 300 to 400 million-ish proc, but it seems pretty decent. And oh snap, oh wait, we got another one right in the middle here. Let's go ahead and click it and see what's going to happen over there. So boom, massive explosion, basically completely reset our mine. We received 3.5 million blocks, and that was around 79 million e-tokens. Yo boys, we finally got a proc of neutron star. It's literally just sucking blocks off from my mine. And did we even get anything off of it? Okay, so we got ourselves 15 million times, wow, 5.9 multiplier. We got 93 million blocks from that. Okay, I guess that's like one single cluster bomb enchant, so it's not like that great. But hey, at least the enchant works. I was really about to bring you guys back and be like, yo boys, so we have literally freaking 5.9 million e-tokens, and we just haven't seen this thing proc at all. Wow, this should be a massive, oh my god, that destroyed the entire mine. Holy crap, that is insane. And the mine didn't even reset. We literally got 123 million e-tokens from that. We got 71 million from that. Dude, that is insane. And then of course we have our cluster bomb enchant. That is literally just going to destroy the entire rest of the mine. All right, boys, so here is kind of my plan of action, right? So I actually have like a pretty good amount of time to just straight up mine. And if we take a look at our pickaxe right now, we are halfway to level 9 already, right? So what I'm thinking of doing is that instead of spending all of my e-tokens on, getting some more levels of either explosive or laser or jackhammer, what I'm thinking of doing is actually start either upgrading my auto miners, so this guy over here, or actually start working on upgrading my quarry. Because if we take a look at the auto miners, right, and kind of see how expensive it would be to get some levels on this guy. Right now, he has maxed out fortune. He has no levels of jackhammer though, and no levels of explosive. And if we were to go ahead and add 1,000 levels, just 1,000 levels onto, this guy, it would only cost us like 402 million e-tokens. So what I'm thinking of doing is that even though like 1,000 levels isn't really that much, it is definitely better than 0. And if it procs, we'll be pretty happy over there. And we could even go ahead and do the same thing for explosive. If we were to go ahead and get 1,000 levels of explosive, that is only 451 million. So what the real play might be would be to literally just go ahead and then get like 1,000 levels of probably explosive and jackhammer on each one of our auto miners, so that way it is obviously doing a little bit better than just the standard fortune alone. And you know what, I think that's actually what I'm going to go ahead and do. So let's actually just start literally doing it right here. Okay, so cool, we have auto miner number 1. This guy's at level 6, and yeah, almost all of them are at level 6. With this one has over 1 million blocks mined, so literally you're getting more blocks mined than me. And now let's go and get 1,000 levels of explosive onto this bad boy. So 1,000 levels right over there. Let's go ahead and do the same for the other auto miners. So here we go. 1,000 levels over. All right, so here we are. We're back. We still have 4.8 billion. And if we take a look at our auto miner, this guy's got level 1,000, but nobody else does, right? Like, yeah, none of these guys do. So if I try and click on this guy at the far end, hit explosive, it still says it's going to cost 2.2 billion e-tokens. That is so weird. All right, what happens if I try jackhammer? That is also 2 billion. I'm not exactly sure why that is. That doesn't really make that much sense to me. All right, boys. Well, it turns out that it is not a bug. Apparently, for every auto miner that you have, when you try and get the same enchant on it, it literally goes up by like 1.5x. So my plan might not be the best course of action because, we are literally only going to be able to upgrade like one auto miner up to like explosive level 1,000, because the rest of them are just going to be freaking 2.7 billion, and the next one's probably going to be like 10 billion. So this is going to be a little bit more expensive than I had hoped. And let's do let's figure something else out, because I'm not exactly sure if this is the best course of action. You know what we should do, boys? Oh my god, we should actually start working on our quarry, because if we go ahead and try and upgrade some of these enchants, let's say the lightning enchant, for example. So right now we're at level 801, and if we try and max this out, or I guess get as many levels as we can with our 5.4 billion, we can get almost 7,000 levels of this. So that's actually really, really good. So you know what? Yeah, boys, I think that's the play. I think let's just start ahead and start upgrading some of these enchants on the quarrying machine. And do I have any more of these clusters? No, I don't. I have to wait around 30 more seconds. So yeah, that's enough time for us to start upgrading these things. So let's go lightning. Let's go ahead and add 500 levels, 1,000 levels, 1,500 levels. Let's do the same for the rest of these. So tornado, that is another probably a couple hundred levels over there. Hail, let's do 500, 500. Acid rain, let's do the same thing over there. And let's do the same thing for a jackhammer, explosive, and then laser. And then let's just actually spend the rest of our e-tokens on this until I've pretty much got everything maxed out. All right, boys, I am bringing you back right now because our jackhammer, not the enchant, but the quarry machine, is literally putting in a crap load of work. So it just broke 687,000 blocks. That is like 7 times as good as my diamond drill skin, which is literally like one of the best skins in the freaking game. And if we take a look at how much it just made, I think it was 19 million e-tokens, which is actually like a lot compared to how much, you know, the quarry machine was making beforehand. It was almost like as negligible as like my drill. So the fact that it's doing like really, really well now is making me pretty optimistic, because I'm hoping Royal actually hasn't went and actually started upgrading his. I hope he's just like waiting to kind of see what I'm going to do, but I think I'm going to have to jump on him, or at least with this. Hopefully he hasn't done it. The bad thing is that I can't exactly see if he's upgraded that. I can see like what his robots look like. I can see what his auto miners look like, but I can't see what his quarry looks like, and I hope he can't see what mine looks like. So we have like 4 more billion e-tokens to go ahead and spend on this. Let's just start working on some of the nice ones. So I know jackhammer is a pretty good enchant, but that one's already at level 5,000. And if we want to go ahead and completely max this bad boy out, it's going to cost us 1.8 billion. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and do that right now. We have completely maxed out jackhammer. Let's do some of the ones that I see pretty often. I see the tornado go pretty often, and we can get another 1,700 levels of that, which is actually, dude, that actually doesn't seem like a lot. How much can we get with hail? We can get, wow, 3,800 levels from that. Laser, we can get almost, wow, 5,000. We can completely max out laser. I'm wondering what I should do. And then lightning. Okay, these are like very weird. I thought they would all kind of cost the same, but there seems to be some that are just inherently cheaper than the rest. You know, let's go ahead and max out the cheaper ones first. So laser, boom, maxed out. Acid rain, we can't max that one out. How about hail? Can we max this one out? We can't. Oh, we're only down to 200 million e-tokens. So literally 1 or 2 procs of our cluster bomb, but there you go. All of our e-tokens are gone, and if I just press Y, nope, that is not going to work. Okay, cool. So now we have tornado 4,000, jackhammer maxed, explosive 4,000, hail 4,000, acid rain 5,000, and then laser completely maxed. So I'm going to try and bring you guys back when I can get a jackhammer proc or a laser proc, just to kind of see what a completely maxed out proc looks like. But this thing only happens like once every 40 seconds, and it has like 1 out of 6 things to pick from. So I don't know, hopefully we get lucky. But ooh, tornado just spawned. We got 256,000 blocks, and that was around 5 million-ish e-tokens. So not like a crazy amount, but definitely better than what it was before. Okay, boys, jackhammer just procced, and it broke 1.3 million blocks. Okay, that is actually like really good, and that was around 36 million e-tokens. So quite honestly, I'm actually not too certain about that. 36 million e-tokens, that doesn't seem like a lot, but then again, it is an AFK strategy where like I will only get those blocks if I'm just like AFK on here. I don't have to do any work for it. So technically it should add up, but like look, dude, from seismic charge we just broke 2.8 million blocks, and that was 60 million e-tokens. So I don't know, maybe it actually isn't that bad completely maxed out, but we are pretty much almost back up to 1 billion e-tokens. So let's go ahead and see what we can get with the rest of this. So quarrying mine, let's go ahead and click you. And what can we get with this? So we have lightning 6,000. What is our lowest one? I definitely think it's either hail or tornado. Yeah, it looks like it's tornado, and we can get another 705 levels with that. That'll bring us up to 4,800, so not quite 5,000, but I mean, I kind of want to see how much that's gonna bring in. Oh cool, we got a tornado literally as soon as I stopped recording. And I mean, okay, how many blocks did we get? 300,000. Dude, that's like nothing. Wow, 6 million e-tokens. I don't even think we can afford anything with like 6 million e-tokens nowadays. Okay, wait a second. Maybe I have been just straight up uploading, or sorry, upgrading the wrong enchant on the quarry, but I don't know. Like, what else is there really for us to do? We could do acid rain, we could do lightning, or what's probably going to be the safer option is just literally start saving e-tokens, because look at this pickaxe, boys. We are almost at level 10, right? And once we reach level 10, we get another 5% boost of enchant power, which means we'll have 10% boost. And then we need to start saving e-tokens for us to start working on the carpet bomb, demolition squad, invasion, and shadow clones. And I know these are going to be really, really expensive, not only because it's just another 10,000 levels for each one, but because shadow clones starts at level 30,000, or sorry, 30,000 e-tokens for one level. So that is going to be quite the little upgrade. But you know what? I think that's probably the move. And oh wow, this is like kind of right in the middle. So that should be a pretty big supercharge. And then boom, that's easily like 3 million blocks. Yeah, 3 million blocks right there. And did we just make 360 million e-tokens? There's no way, right? Okay, yeah, never mind. That was 84 million e-tokens. So it's still sizable amount. And wow, we are already back up to 516 million. You know, let's do one last upgrade on the quarry mine for this episode. And let's just go ahead and let's do asteroid. I like the way that this one sounds. And then boom, we just got some more levels on that. Now we are up to 6,455 onto that. Yo boys, let's go. We just hit pickaxe level 10. I think we just have to go to the Omni tool prestige, left click to prestige, and are you sure? Yeah, I mean, I think this is how it works, right? Yeah, we prestige our pickaxe, and now we have a 10% enchantment boost. So that basically means that I think like if we had a 1.5% chance to work, or like 1.5% chance for the enchant to work, now it has a 11.5% chance to work. I don't know. I hope that's at least what it means. Or is it plus 10% on the plus 1.5%? I don't know, man. But as long as my pickaxe makes freaking more e-tokens, I'm going to be so happy. And like, dude, we are so close to 1 million blocks. And we have another 2.5 billion e-tokens. So now that we are at this 10% power boost and we are at level 10, it is technically only 5 more levels till we can unlock the next set of enchants. So I definitely think that this is probably the best time for us to start saving. Although I do think it might be smart for us to start ranking up a little bit, because while we are at level 1000, and that is a really good number, I'm pretty sure Royal, if we do /stats, Royal K9, he is currently at rank 1320. So although I am mining a lot and obviously getting my blocks really high, he is technically making more money because his mine is bigger and he gets a better sell multiplier than me. So let's just do a quick rank up all and how much that's going to get us. Okay, wow, that was actually pretty decent. Another 20 levels. Honestly, that was actually a little bit better than I expected. And wow, our mine actually looks a lot bigger than it was beforehand. So I want to see what's going to happen whenever we can get a massive explosion like that right in the middle. That just gave us 21 million blocks. So pretty decent, not going to lie. And then let's see if cluster is going to be able to destroy this entire mine. So 1 bomb went off, didn't destroy the mine. 2 went off, did not destroy the mine. Let's see if 3 will do it. 3 will destroy the mine. Okay, cool. So thankfully our mine still pretty much auto resets. And oh my god, we have one of these seismic charges right in the middle. How much will that destroy? Wow, that is a massive crater. And how many blocks did we get from it though? It doesn't say, but we sold for 126 million e-tokens. So still a pretty decent amount. And wow, look at that too, dude. Our explosive from our coring machine just made us 163,000 blocks. And that was around like 98 million e-tokens. So I'm not exactly sure where we're getting all these e-tokens from, but we are literally almost up to 1 billion again, which is kind of crazy because, I don't even know what enchants procced over there. So either way, boys, I'm going to keep mining for a bit. Let this seismic charge go off. Let this go ahead and just completely reset my mine. Oh, it didn't. All right, cool. Well, regardless, another 76 million. I'm going to go ahead and keep mining, and I'll bring you guys back once we probably get to maybe 5 billion e-tokens, because I still want to try and see if we can maybe get up to like, I don't know, 1050, maybe 1100 prestige. All right, boys. Well, the time has come where we are going to finally hit 1 million blocks broken. I am literally like almost 200,000, actually a little bit less than 200,000 blocks off royal. Like, dude, I am actually so happy with myself that we are actually catching up. We've got 200 more blocks to break, 100 more blocks to break, and then we are going to be there. Oh no, I didn't get to proc, or I can supercharge that. Yeah, let's go. Oh my god, dude, 30 more blocks. Oh my god, and then boom. Congratulations to DrCandyMan for breaking 1 million blocks, dude. The comeback arc is real. Did we actually gain anything off of that? We received a shiny box for breaking 1 million blocks. Okay, I don't know what that is. Award for mining 1 million blocks. Click to open. Okay, let's go ahead and open that. And we got a redeemable water. I don't know what this is. Is this a what does this work? All right, I guess let me go ahead and right click that. I don't know what that does, but people are saying when new video. Wow, finally. Okay, buddy. Behind royal. Okay, buddy, no one can actually congratulate me. They just have to say how far behind I am. But also, boys, if you take, wow, my inventory is filled. Wait, what happened over there? Did my auto miners despawn? Let's see. My backpack is completely filled and I'm not sure why. Here, let me go ahead and spawn my auto miners. Oh, it literally destroyed my mine so much that my auto miners literally weren't selling. So now we are selling pretty much all of our items. We are almost up to 10 billion items, or 10 billion tokens. Holy crap. That was actually super duper fast. And I kind of want to go start prestiging a little bit, because right now we are still a little bit levels behind royal. But dude, if we look at our pickaxe level, we are literally at level 11 already. I think at my last clip I had just hit level 10, and now we literally only have like a little bit less than 4 levels to go. So I'm actually scared that if I go ahead and spend all my tokens on upgrading, when it comes time for me to start working on the new enchants, I might not have enough e-tokens for them. So what we're probably going to do is just spend 10 billion e-tokens on ranking up, and then after that we are for sure going to save pretty much every e-token that we can make. So let's go ahead and do a slash prestige max real quick, or slash prestige all, or slash prestige, oh, not even slash prestige, bro, slash rank up all. And then how far will that get us? 1085. So what is this, dude? We've got a sand mine. Okay, this is a lot. Okay, whoa, that is so trippy. Okay, so it looks like we've got some sort of like magma blocks, but not really magma blocks, some clay. But the mine overall is actually a lot bigger. And how much are we going to get per every proc? So let's see. We've got our little cluster over here. Sorry, not cluster. You guys know what enchant this is. And that made 71 million e-tokens. Okay, so not a crazy amount, but I guess the real kicker will have to be how much does our cluster make. Okay, boys, it is cluster time. So from our first drop, let's see how many e-tokens we are going to make. Looks like 130 million. Okay, that's not bad. From our second one, it looks like we are going to make 130 million as well. And then from the third one, it is probably going to be another 130. And let's see how much we get from the seismic charge, or whatever that thing is called. 130 as well. Okay, dude, literally looks like we're making 130 million from pretty much every enchant across the board. And yeah, 135 million. So I mean, yeah, this is looking pretty good, boys. We are already back up to 1.2 billion e-tokens, and I think, yeah, boys, you know what, look at our pickaxe. We are almost up to level 12. Well, we are actually not close. I don't know why I'm capping to you guys, but we are well on our way to level 15. So I think it's time that we just start saving up all of our e-tokens. And with that, boys, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I know it was a relatively short one compared to the last one, but we did a lot of progress. Like, we have our pickaxe literally being leveled up like crazy. We hit 1 million blocks, and we actually were able to start leveling up our quarry, which should be making us a crap load of money whenever we go ahead and AFK overnight. So with that, boys, I hope you did enjoy, and if you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and make sure you're playing on my IP, candy.mchub.com. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.